So this is the last chapter I want to cover before we allow the students to ask you questions. So let's skip forward to 2000. So you've been in business really for 9 years, right? 91 to 2000. And you get contacted not just by LVMH, but by several people interested in it. So tell us how you were contacted by LVMH and sort of what attracted you to them. First of all, LVMH stands for
Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy.
And it's a large...
It's a huge luxury group. I'm sure you know that has many different brands that they're part of. I mean, in different fields, in perfumes and cosmetics, in fashion. Obviously, Dior, Christian Dior is part of that. You have the liquors and wines and spirits is part of that as well. And sort of they own beautiful brands like the Dom Perignon and Veuve Clicquot and the Belvedere vodka and all those good stuff.
So this high-end luxury brand conglomerate. How do they contact you? Why do they stand out to you? And answer that first.
Okay. So this is, 2000, and this was sort of the time when it was I think it was very common. There's a lot of sort of interesting mergers going on. Large companies were buying small indie brands. I mean, in fact, I believe that was invented in those days, right, Jill? The whole concept of the indie brand. So it was literally, coming to work one morning, I pick up the phone in my voicemail, and this is, hello, my name is such and such, and I'm from LVMH, and I would love to talk to you about your business. It's kind of an interesting thing to get on Monday morning. There's a part of that, obviously, the exciting aspect of that, it was a luxury group that has, the world-known brands, some of them with huge history, 300-400 years. The fact of thinking about that your company could become part of a certain group which would give it, longevity and global legs, as well as some amazing background and research. I mean, the Dior and LVMH laboratories was a huge, big candy that was being flashed in front of us as part of, how, whether we attracted to that. Of course we were. However, see, the part for us, we weren't looking to sell our company. I mean, we were still young. We wanted to work and grow it. But I think the opportunity of getting a little more insurance as to that the company could have potential to go beyond of where we could do at the time, even though sort of like we were going strong and developing, we finally started a relationship with the bank. I mean, sort of things were happening in the right way. I mean, we had quite a few people that joined that were coming on a very different sort of level of management, because you were sort of learning. But at the same time, the dynamic of sort of like getting roots from a company that has roots in so many different brands was very, very compelling. But then, we also got called from Estee Lauder and Puig and another group. And, we met with everybody. And I think that the one thing we knew is, with some of these other companies is that we felt that it just was going to take over and absorb us. And we felt Fresh needed to remain independent. We wanted to still be the leads of it. We wanted to run it. We did not want to sell it. And it seemed like, being part of a group rather than being bought by a company was a right strategic decision for us. And so we decided to go ahead and, we partnered with them.